What's up, lawn nerds? Glad to have you back for another week. It's finals week to me, so this is gonna be a short one and sweet and to the point. Hi-ho, lawn nerds, and away! Only a few of you are gonna get that. Let's go. So I know a lot of you have been asking, how's the grass growing going? It's been 3 weeks, almost to the day. So I'll show you. This is a spot by the driveway. This is where we're at right now. Let me get out of it. So you can see this is our rye and this is some of our Kentucky. It's definitely taking its time, but it's germinated in. This is why, let's see here right now. It looks like we got a little guy in here. You, sir, do not belong there. See you bye. But it's not doing too bad along most of the driveway. But look at this. This is what I've really been battling. This right here. These holes everywhere, those are from those stupid birds. I've been battling that like crazy. I would say it did its 85%. Weeds. Video coming next week, so stay tuned on weed killing. So yeah, that one, look at all those, gross. But this patch was super bare. I'll throw some before and afters in here. But you guys can see along here, it's really started to fill in big time of what it was. I mean, yeah, there's some bare spots in here, but look at all this these bird issues. All these little holes you see are all from birds pecking at all this stuff. Your stuff's just not gonna grow once you have this much bird damage. I mean, they just wouldn't leave it alone. I've never had that much bird pressure on lawn seed before. They've just been crazy. And a lot of folks are like, oh, well, that means your lawn's good and you got grubs. I don't got grubs. They're not after anything but the seed. I literally watch them take the seed out. Like they just keep going. It's crazy. But here's the other side. This side didn't fare out quite so well. I'm not sure why. I mean, it really did fill in right here. A little lackluster up there and filled in good there, but this really didn't do so well. We get down here, this is filling in kind of, but this was hit really hard by birds too. I really had to mess with that and get some holes back. Going up the sidewalk, you can probably pretty much see the difference right in here where the Kentucky goes to the perennial and up into here where we finalized. Yeah, I mean, you guys can really see that there and there. So that's kind of where we're at when it comes to the grass seed. It's been 3 weeks. It's done really well. A few factors that I think could have made it do better topsoil. The soil that I got last year from Menards that was actually dirt was way better. And I know I had a subscriber comment that he used the same stuff that I used and it was mostly mulch and he wouldn't use it again. And I won't either because there's a lot. Let's go find them. I know you guys can see this. I'm sure of it because I saw it up here. Where are you at? Here it is again. This is the spot up by the drive or up by the garage. Look at all this. This is all just mulch clippings in here. And there's just so much of it. Nothing but wood. I mean, to me, that's just really not conducive to a great growing environment. Yeah, is it gonna eventually decompose and go away? Yeah, but it's gonna take a long time for that to happen. And it just puts that extra garbage in my soil that I don't want. I want control over as much as possible, especially when I'm putting down new stuff, of what's in there. And that was not very good control. I should have stopped, but hey, The grass is growing. Like I said, I'm gonna try and maybe smoke my lawn off next year and go to turf type tall fescue. So am I overly concerned about it? No, but I'd rather it not be in there. Overall, is the grass doing well? Yes, it is doing very well, especially for what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to germinate and it's supposed to grow, and it's doing that. So I'm happy with it. Now next week, I already kind of mentioned we're gonna do a weed video, how to kill and whatnot. Let's go take a look around and see what I got. Weeds, we all hate them and we all got them, but we can minimize them. And don't be that person that thinks you're gonna have a lawn that is completely 100% weed free, because I will guarantee you I will come there and I will find at least one weed. So let's see what we got over here. This is what I got growing up front here. And I'm not 100% sure what this is, but it sure looks like the start of some plantain, which very well could be. I know I got some crabgrass in here, right here, looks like. Yep. And this would be at the second tiller stage, so we really need to get some stuff down. So let's see, I'll show you right here. You can see these different, hold on, let me grab this real quick. 1, 2. So we're gonna take care of that. I have a couple of these stupid dandelions, but not near as many as I had last year. That's another dandelion issue there. See, our grass seed didn't do here very well either because we had a lot of rain, and look, big hole. Birds have been going crazy, and that crabgrass has really gotten into it. I don't think I got much pre-emergent over here actually. I want to take you over here because I think this could be plantain, but I don't know. Look at that. Look at this coiled up little guy. It's a lot bigger. It sure looks like it is, but all these little white specks you see are from that tree. It just really bloomed out like 2 days ago. It was full of those white things. We got some wind in. All over in the yard is where those things are, so they'll get mowed up. That's pretty much it out front that I know of for what we're really dealing with weeds. Let's go out back. I got some nasty. This is all a work in progress. There's a bunch of dandelions and garbage in there, but you guys know that we're gonna do a bunch of new edging, and I'm not super worried about out back here because we're doing all that new patio stuff. So really, I know a big guy that I got back here that I just mowed the other day. See if, yeah, here we go. Look at all these. You guys know what those are. Those are all thistles and a dog bomb. So I cut down, the lady that lives over here asked me, she had a whole bunch of growth over here and some vines that were dead that hung over all this thing. So she asked me to cut all this down. So I cut it all down. But I've noticed right after I did that, not too long, about 2 weeks, about a week ago, all these thistles came in. So I have a feeling there was a bunch of seeds laying in there, and what I've chopped out of there and brought out, it put all these thistles right into my yard. So we've got some stuff here. If I don't honestly know what this is, and I'm gonna look it up, but if you guys know exactly what that is, those little heart-shaped weeds, I think it's the startings of plantain, but I could very well be wrong. I'm not a weed expert. That could go multiple ways. So we're definitely gonna have to get rid of, look at them all. Look at all these thistles. I mean, they've just gone crazy back here. I know I had some mushrooms. Yep, here's one right there, drying up right next to the thistle. And some more over here. We might take care of those. I'm probably just gonna let those go actually, because they're almost gone anyway. They've kind of taken care of themselves. So that's kind of what we're gonna be dealing with next week. Short and sweet, to the point, grass update. You guys have been asking for it, you got it. Next week, I already gave you that sneak peek. We're gonna be dealing with weeds. So like, share, comment, and subscribe to see you guys in the next episode.